Doctor Who Series 14? Who is she? I know it's a year away, but we have a surprising amount to speculate. So over on my Twitter, I asked you guys, what do you think is going to happen in Series 14? And there were some really good replies and some really bad ones. This is what you said. Ncuti Gatwa will play the Doctor. Gosh damn it, Troy, we are off to a rough start. Someone had to be cheeky, and of course it was you. I predict that the Doctor will travel in the TARDIS with a companion, run down corridors, occasionally look into the middle distance and deep thought, and have to save Earth way too many times. Ah yes, I can see where I went wrong asking this question. You're all too cheeky. That's what you are. But let's get into some actual theories, hey? It's going to be back to basics Doctor Who. In a good way. As in nothing too extreme or just for superfans will happen, except in the 60th, in order to try and grow the fan base again. I very much agree with you. I think Doctor Who was about to have another very nice jumping on point for the casual viewer. I mean, we've had your Roses, your 11th Hours, the pilots, your Woman Who Fell to Earth, all valid jumping on points for the show. But I honestly feel like we're about to get our next 11th hour. Like the show is about to become very, very accessible. So as you said, it might not be too fan servicey, but that's okay because we have the 60th. But you know, it still will be special. And you know what else is special? This channel. And you should definitely subscribe and like the video. We're trying to reach 30,000 subscribers, okay? I had to plug. It's a shameless plug. I'm kidding. I have no shame in saying that. Please subscribe.
You earned a bronze medal.
Not a theory, but something I would really like. The season could be told strictly from Ruby's point of view, who doesn't realize she is encountering the Doctor out of sequence. I am very curious about Miss Sunday here. I think she's going to be a fan favorite. I know a lot of people have said that she's kind of like Rose 2.0, but we don't know anything yet. Because I mean, sure, they're both blonde, I guess. But I do trust Russell to make her an incredibly complex and original character for the show that we're gonna fall in love with. But a whole series from her point of view might be a push, but I would definitely be down for an episode that is just like from her point of view. I feel like we're gonna have maybe a Dr. Light episode and it'll focus heavily on Ruby Sunday. Like we've seen a lot of Ruby filming, not a lot of Ncuti filming. That's probably because he is Barbie now. Well, he's one of the many Kens, and I'm very, very excited for that film. It's going to be bonkers. I'd like Ruby Sunday to be from the not too distant future seen in the episodes 4 and 5 filming, 2040s. It would be a good stepping stone to break from the typical New Who companion template. Not too different to alienate, but enough to stand out more. Maybe that will be it. I don't know if you guys saw, but on Twitter there are a lot of filming pictures about this, you know, Roger Ap Gwilliam episode where he's running for Prime Minister or something like that, and it is set in the distant future in the 2040s. So I don't know, maybe Ruby is from that time, and we'll talk more about Roger Ap Gwilliam in this video. However, what I think is happening in this episode, and I don't know if I'm just speaking for me, but if I was presented with a time machine, yeah, I probably would like to go to the future, but not too far. I'd like to go to the 2040s, so maybe that is what Ruby has done. Maybe she was like, hey, Ncuti, can we go just a little bit in the future and see how good life is? It might not be that good. Imperial Daleks returning. Russell, please, it's all I ever ask for. Okay, Zoe, that's all you want? You could have literally anything. You could have Gas Mask Zombies, Jackie Tyler, 50 different spin-off shows, but no, you want the Imperial Dalek, and I respect that. I mean, they are a bit of a baddie. My theory is that the Timeless Child will be forgotten like they did the Doctor being half human, and he'll just be a Time Lord again. Look, I don't know, I don't want to talk too much on the subject, but I know that Russell did, like, at one stage say that he was actually a fan of the Timeless Child idea, but yeah, I very much think it won't be brought up. It might be brought up again, but I think it's very, very unlikely. But I mean, you never know, because I did have a look through Russell T Davis's phone, and I did find this on it. Please subscribe to the channel, these fan edits took way too long. Roger Ap Gwilliam is the main villain of this series and is heavily hinted to be alien, or the Master, who I guess is alien, but anyway. But the twist is he's just a human politician. Ding, 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 that is on the money. That is very much what Russell would write. I'm honestly shocked. I think you might have just nailed it on the head there. But yeah, I don't think Russell will bring back the Master for a while, but if he does, surely he brings back Sasha, because he had like, what, a couple episodes. He was in the show like gone like that. Gone like that. His time was so short and the fans absolutely loved him. I mean, they made so many fan edits. Do you think I'm about to show a fan edit? Because I'm not. I promise. I promise I'm not. Anyway, moving. Alrighty, here is the big one. Here's the massive, massive, massive one. So, and this one might have some good stuff. So let's get through it, shall we? Backdoor pilot for unit spin-off. Ruby works for Roger Ap William. Perhaps 15 visit someone's grave? Wilf? Yet another interpretation of vampires. That worm/snail has something to do with the campaign, brainwashing. Probably fairly Dr. Light at Christmas. Alrighty, wow, let's break that down. That is a lot. Backdoor pilot for unit spin-off. I could very much see that happening. The BBC haven't commented on the unit spin-off. It's just been heavily rumoured. But since the BBC haven't commented, it's looking quite likely that the show will happen. So you can tick that one off. And we know that Kate Stewart will be a part of Series 14, so that's all very, very exciting. Ruby works for Roger Ap William. I mean, sure, why not? She could be part of the campaign, I guess. Is Ruby into politics? Maybe. 15 visit someone's grave. Wilf. I mean, look, that is very sad, but I don't know. It could well be the case. I think they will dedicate the 60th specials to Bernard Cribbins, as they rightfully should. But just because we saw Ncuti filming in a graveyard outside a church, I don't think that necessarily means that he will be visiting Wilf's grave. But I mean, if it is done, I'm sure it'll be done tastefully. Yet another interpretation of vampires? Sure. Why the not? That worm snail has something to do with the campaign, brainwashing? Yes, I think that's very much on the money. That whole story will be very political, and they were filming like that slug thing at the same time as they were filming the Roger Ap William stuff, so it definitely has something to do with politics. I don't know. I don't know what. Probably fairly Dr. Light at Christmas. That could be interesting. Maybe it very much starts with Ruby Sunday introducing her character, and then she just gets swirled up in the world of Doctor Who.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Cool ideas.
Yeah. Russell.
We're looking at you, son.
Alrighty, wow, thank you everyone on Twitter, but please let me know in the comments below, what are your theories for Series 14? I know we don't know much yet, but there are little trickles here, there, and everywhere that might give us some kind of hint, so please let us know in the comments below, and I'll like it, I'll reply, I'll give it a weird little heart thing. Let's have a chat in the conversation down there, come on! Let's go! Also, thank you everyone for the response last week on the channel for last week's video. That was a massive one. And if you haven't checked it out, please go and check it out. It's a lot of fun. Please like this video. Please subscribe if you have not already. And go and check out the Patreon, because why the heck not? I love you lots. And next week's video is going to be bonkers. It is something that has been cooking for quite some time. And I can't believe it's happening. I'm filming it tomorrow with this special guest. Can you guess who? Anyway, have an awesome day. Love you lots. And allons-y!